Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. So for today, we are going to be planning out the week of June 13th through the 19th, and Father's Day is coming up this week, so I am using kit 25. This is the Father's Day kit that I offer in my Etsy shop. I do have my shop linked in the description box down below, so if you are interested, definitely check it out. I recommend using the search feature in Etsy and just searching for 25, and that will pull up everything for this kit for you. So it's just a really quick, easy way to find everything. But anyways, we do not have anything really specific planned for Father's Day. Usually what we do is we'll let the other person sleep in, like on Mother's Day and Father's Day, the other person will sleep in and we'll do breakfast in bed, and that's pretty much it. Andrew sometimes will go golfing, but honestly, it's really hot here in Arizona now. It's up to like 110 degrees, I think. And when it gets that hot here, even early in the morning, it's just not comfortable. So I doubt he's going to want to go golfing or anything like that. I need to start taking the puppies out a little sooner for their walks because I just worry about their little paws on the concrete and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's officially summertime in Arizona. I feel like summertime in Arizona is the equivalent to like winter in, the Midwest and any other places that get snow. Like, it's unbearable here. You're either inside or you're in a pool, one of the two. So yeah, that is what we have planned. Let me know if you guys have any fun traditions or anything for Father's Day. I would love to know what you have planned. Just let me know in the comments down below. It's been an interesting morning over here, so I am actually doing this voiceover. It's almost 11:30 on Friday. I want this video to be up in like a half hour. So, but it's just been kind of chaotic over here. So our littlest one, Julia, she went to the gym yesterday with Andrew, and she ended up having a dirty diaper at the gym, and they do not change diapers at the gym. So they called Andrew. He went and got her within like 2 minutes. The gym's really close to us, so it was just right down the street to take her home. He unfortunately did not have her diaper bag with him. But he took her home, changed her. She ended up having a rash, so I feel like she was probably sitting in her diaper for quite some time at the gym before they notified us. And ever since then, she's just been kind of off. So she was actually up until about 1 o'clock in the morning, just very wiggly and crying, and was obviously really uncomfortable. We gave her some Motrin and that seemed to help. So I think that she might have a UTI, maybe from being in a dirty diaper for too long or something like that, because the rash itself, from what I can see, has cleared up. We used some Aquaphor and later that day it was fine, but she really was uncomfortable last night, very wiggly, just couldn't sit still and crying, and that carried into this morning as soon as I think her pain medicine wore off, honestly, because we gave it to her I think around 12:30 last night, like midnight, and then she woke up around 7 this morning and was just really uncomfortable and stuff. So as soon as we could call the pediatrician, we did. We got her in, and Andrew just left a little bit ago to take her to the pediatrician, but she's just been really upset again this morning. We gave her Motrin again, and that seemed to alleviate any discomfort she was in. So I don't know. I've had a UTI a couple times in my life, and I know how awful they are. I don't know if Motrin is something that helps with that or not. I feel like anytime I had a UTI, I did not take Motrin. So I don't know. It's hard, you guys. Like, when you have kids this age, toddlers, they can't really tell you exactly what's going on. I just asked her, I was like, does it hurt when you go pee? And she said yes. And I was like, okay, does your tummy hurt? And she said yes. And so I think she has a UTI, but we'll have to see. Maddie's never had one. And I know from my own experience that like they're awful. So I've never had a kid that's had a UTI, let alone a kid that like can't tell you exactly what's going on. So of course I am worried and everything. It's just when they're this age and they can't verbalize, exactly what they're going through, and it's more of like a guessing game, and as a parent you just want to fix it, like I would just do anything to fix it. It can be really tough. So if you could say some prayers for her, I'd really appreciate it. I'm hoping that the doctors can let us know kind of what's going on and we can get her some relief, because I can only imagine how uncomfortable that is, and I just feel so bad for her. So yeah, I was planning to film like a day in the life today. That is not going to happen at all. So I'm gonna have to just film it, I think, on Monday. And I took a lot of things off of my to-do list for today. So I'm just trying to get some lighter tasks done. And then I'm expecting to just sort of take this day off. Once Andrew got home from the gym yesterday, I didn't really work much either. So I'm falling a bit behind, which of course stresses me out. But, you know, family always comes first no matter what. So it's what I gotta do, you know. I feel like anytime my kids are not feeling well, they want mom, and I don't want to not be there for them, obviously. So, and that kind of, it makes it tough too, you know, working from home, because I feel like, you know, whenever Maddie was sick when she was younger and I worked in an office somewhere, I wasn't there. So it's like, I don't know, I feel, because the girls are in great hands with Andrew, and Andrew's very comforting to them, and they like being held by Andrew too. But if they know that I am here, they want me. And if I know they want me, like, there's no way that I'm going to just say no, you know? So I don't know, working from home can be kind of tough sometimes, as far as being able to like get work done. But again, family they comes first no matter what, and it's just what it is. They know I'm here, and it's just, yeah. So anyways, if anyone out there can relate, let me know. It's like when your kids are sick, obviously you want to be there for them. At the same time, you have to get work done, especially in my case. I feel like, you know, my business is supporting our family on its own, and so there's a certain amount of pressure you feel for making sure you're on top of all your work stuff, because this is our family's livelihood. And it's like, it's just a really awkward position to be in. I was talking to Andrew about it earlier, and I was like, I don't like this feeling. Like, I don't like this feeling of like, you know, my child needs me, and I'm going to be there for her. Obviously, she comes first. But then I have this thought lingering in the back of my mind of like, oh my gosh, okay, I got to get this done, this done, this done. It's just a crappy feeling, you know? Like, I don't want to even think about those things when my child is sick. And like, I don't know. If I'm not making any sense, it's because I'm sleep deprived and I'm feeling a little like stressed at the moment. So this is me just venting and being honest with you guys and real, because that's kind of what I do on this channel. Even talking about like uncomfortable things like that, it's just, yeah, I feel guilty even like saying that, like, oh, I was thinking about like my work task that I'm gonna have to kind of make up, and even though my child is crying and like I'm holding her and comforting her, I feel like I'm not like present enough, I'm not in the moment enough, and it's just like this weird juggle. So if you can relate, let me know, because it's just tough. So anyways, that is kind of what's going on over here. Not the most fun thing, but hopefully Andrew will be able to get some answers from the doctor when he's there, and we can get her on a little plan to get her feeling better, because Julia is the happiest, bubbliest little kid. And so when she's not feeling well, it's, you know she's not feeling well, because not very much phases her. And so seeing her like this is just heartbreaking. And, you know, I just, as her mom, I would do anything to like take it away from her. And so you feel kind of powerless when there's not much you can do, and then not knowing exactly what is happening too. It's just like, ugh, I don't know. So, but yeah, that's pretty much that. And then tomorrow we had some fun plans to like go do a family fun day together. We were going to go to like a little indoor playground and go out to dinner and stuff. I don't know if we're still going to do that or not. I think it's just going to depend on how Julia is doing and like what she's actually diagnosed with, because obviously if it's something contagious, we're not going to be going anywhere. But if it's a UTI and we're able to treat it and she's comfortable, then I feel like it might be okay. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing, but that's kind of what we had planned. We were going to buy tickets in advance, and I'm really glad we didn't do that. But the other thing we've had going on is we're watching our friend's dog, Miller, while they're on vacation. So it's just, we've had a lot on our plate, I feel like, between me recovering from surgery and sort of being out of our normal routine and stuff. I've had to kind of start work a little late and all that, because Andrew will go over and check on Miller and let him out, and he wants to let him out for a while because we don't want him, just cooped up all day and everything. And so it's been kind of a lot over here, I feel, between like recovery, which thankfully I'm feeling a lot better, but I have honestly been having a couple like oops moments as far as picking up Julia when I'm not supposed to and stuff, because again, it's just so hard, like when like you're the only, like I don't know, she wants me, so I want to be able to be there for her. And so I've had just moments where I've completely spaced out on the fact that I'm not supposed to be lifting her up, and I lifted her up anyway. So I've been in a little pain, and thankfully no bleeding or anything. I don't think like my incisions have opened or anything like that, but I definitely feel like a little sore, like some of the pain's back. So so yeah, this is not the most positive digital plan with me. I feel kind of bad about that, but I'm just being like honest. This is what's going on, so I feel like it's what I'm talking about at the moment. But yeah, so in better news, a little shop update on where we're at with things like that. So all the September sticker kits are completely done and designed and everything. So everything's good to go for launch outside of creating the listings for those. And then I need to work on the September monthly planners. I want to get a new weekly layout put together to launch with the September planners. So that new release day is going to be on July 6th. So it's good to have all of that done so far in advance. Huge major kudos to Sharon. She is seriously amazing, you guys. Like, I would finish designing and cropping and compressing a kit, and Sharon works on the Goodnotes files, and I swear, like, I would wake up some mornings and she was already like 3/4 of the way done with it when I had just finished it the night before. Like, she is just so on top of it, and I really appreciate her for that, because it's just, she's been working hard and she does a phenomenal job. So I'm very grateful for her. But we were able to knock out those September kits really quickly, which is nice, because my whole thought process behind it was I want to have the September planners done by the 15th, I think, right? Yeah, the 15th next week. And then that way I can kind of, or no, not the 15th. I'm looking at, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm looking at February 2023 on my like little iCalendar, because I was working on the mini months earlier. So anyways, oh, it is the 15th. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, by the 15th, I had wanted to have like the September planners done and potentially start the meal planner add-on. So I want to really focus on that. And my whole goal is to have the 15th through the 29th completely dedicated to the meal planner add-on. And then I can work on listings and everything for new releases starting on June 30th and have that ready to go by July 6th for you guys. So that's sort of the plan right now. I wanted to have 2 full weeks where I didn't have to work on anything other than the meal planner add-on, and I'll have YouTube and stuff to do too, but I'm not planning to do any like extra videos or anything like that really. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to make some really good progress with the meal planner add-on. I'll probably ask in our group a little bit more during that time period about, you know, what kind of stickers you might want to see, because nothing is for sure yet. Nothing's like totally for sure yet, but I would like to do something very similar to what I did with the budget planner add-on, as far as kind of bundling, having a bundle available. And I don't know if that's going to involve stickers yet or not. I would like it to, but I just have to kind of like plan it out. I haven't honestly started like really sitting down and brainstorming for this at all yet. It's just sort of like thoughts that I have. So I don't have any specific plans quite yet. Just a bunch of like little ideas kind of flying around in my head for it. So I don't know if I'm going to do like a full-on sticker book or if I'm just going to offer like a little sheet of stickers. I don't really know quite yet what I'm doing for that, but I'd like to have something for you guys. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much everything that is going on over here. Sorry that this was not the most fun digital plan with me. I don't have super fun updates. It's been kind of brutal around here, but That's life though. It's like, you know, it's got its ups, it's got its downs. You just kind of gotta roll with it and do the best you can do. And I've been praying quite a lot for some support and help to get through this kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, I feel like it's just a lot's been going on, and like with our finances too, just a lot is going on. So I have a lot on my mind right now, but I love how this spread turned out though. Planning is my therapy, you guys. When I sat down to put the spread together, I was kind of just feeling super anxious and antsy and just, I don't know, sometimes I think way too far ahead of myself, and I'm like, I don't know, I need to work on like being more present in the moment and not thinking like months ahead of time so much, because I feel like it just makes me anxious and all of that. But I want the decisions I'm making today to be positively impacting my tomorrows, if that makes sense. So I'm always thinking like, I don't know, 6 months down the road, and I feel like that's not the way to do it. I've got to find better balance with that. But when I sat down to put this spread together though, I don't know, it's just therapy for me. I love planning. I love being able to get all of my plans and tasks out of my brain and into my planner. I feel like it just helps so much. So let me know if planning does the same for you. I feel like a lot of you maybe can relate to that, because yeah, I could just write my to-do list on a little post-it note each day, and that would be totally sufficient, and that works for some people. But for me, using stickers and making it look cute and kind of documenting things and making it functional as well as decorative, it just works for me. And yeah, so I was glad that I had that to take my mind off some stuff. But I'm also just really deliriously tired right now, so you know, we've got that going on too. I had a double shot of espresso this morning and I feel like it did nothing, so I'm pretty exhausted. We've been kind of staying up late watching Stranger Things as well, and man, oh man, you guys, that show is like terrifying. So we'll chat about that later, I guess, because I should probably go and go check on Maddie. I think she's downstairs watching Bubble Guppies or something like that, so I'm gonna go check on her and hang out with her for a little bit. But yeah, so anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this digital plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. I will see you on Tuesday for a day in the life. I'll be filming that on Monday. So hopefully things will be kind of calmer and more normal by then. But yeah, if you could say some prayers for Jules, I'd really appreciate it. And I will chat with y'all later. Bye.